Apart from trying to survive as a Nigerian, in this day and time.
Altogether, yeah.
Okay, Ruggedman has actually been pushing his clothing line seriously. The clothing line is called 20th September Wears. I named it after my birthday, so I kind of, sorry, I have a slight hiccup. I kind of slowed down a bit on the music because I wanted to push the clothing. I wanted to kick it off proper, officially, because nobody sings forever. Or should I? Oh yeah, nobody sings forever. Nobody buzzes forever, music-wise. So once you have that buzz, the best you can do is capitalize on it, because it won't last forever. Sometimes 7 years might seem like a very long time, but trust me, it's not. So I decided to invest in something else, which is clothing, fashion. Something I've always liked, something I've always done, even from back then, even in 2004, 2005, when I did my first videos. Some of the t-shirts and the videos were made by me, from my line. So, made by me on my line. So I just decided, you know what, it's good business, it's serious business if taken serious as a business. So I decided to go into it fully and establish it, which I did officially in 2014. TSW started like years ago, but I officially started sales 2013, 14. What I mean by officially started sales was because I now started selling online stores. I've been selling offline before, but thank God now we now have the likes of, I don't know if I'm allowed to call names, but we now have the likes of the big online stores who will now help to distribute more nationwide. So which is what I started doing, and once in a while I put out a song or two. And, and I still compare events, e.g. City People Awards, which was one of the ones I compared. You understand? So I still do all that. So basically, Ruggedman has been pushing his clothing line, has been dropping a song or two here and there, has been comparing shows, and just doing a lot of design.
If I can remember several years ago, you spoke on when you started doing music. You talk about you having a passion for music. So it is very surprising that you have to let music rest for a while and take on the fashion business.
Resting is not killing. It's not letting it die. There's this adage, I'll say it in pidgin, or I'll say it in English. You don't stand in one place to look at a man's clothes. And then Yoruba will say, "Onokon waja." Meaning, and another one will say, you don't put all your eggs in one basket. You understand? So me easing up on music is not because I don't have the passion. I can never stop having the passion for music. That's number one. You understand? But there's music, and then there's life.
Where is the interest for fashion coming from?
Oh no, I've always had it. I've always had it because when I started getting interested in music, per se, majority of the people during my time started enjoying music from the Western world, because we really didn't have much apart from juju and Afrobeat and maybe some reggae. We really didn't have hip hop in Nigeria, but the hip hop I started liking was foreign hip hop, and of course the likes of the Jay-Z back then, even before he became Jay-Z. He was in a group back then. There was a Wu-Tang Clan. And I noticed P Diddy. I noticed that some of them, okay, like just like we have City People back then. I'm sure they still have them. Black Beat magazine, Right On magazine, The Source magazine, and these were all top music magazines that we were always buying to read up on what was going on with rappers that we liked. And in those magazines, I always remember seeing a lot of fashion. I remember seeing Method Man had Johnny Blaze, P Diddy had Sean John, Jay-Z them had Rockaware. I saw all of this, so I'm sure it was like unconsciously sticking in the back of my mind that okay, this is also something you can do apart from music. And I've always been someone who has always thought about, okay, what else can you do? What else can you add? Which was why when I did a hair, I didn't do a hair for me. I did a hair for the whole industry. You know, I'm not all about me. I'm about us, especially if it's something I have passion for. That's why I said music can never die. You know, and That's why when I started off, or when as time went on, I also delved into the clothing. I love casual wears. You hardly see. It took a lot. It took city people to make me wear suits. So, but I love casual wears, and that's why my clothing line is strictly urban casual stuff. Face caps, hoodies, varsity jackets, t-shirts. So that's where the passion for fashion. It's always been there, right alongside the music, anyways.
So far, so good. How has it been?
It's been good. It's been good. Nigeria being the Nigeria that it is, me being the realistic human being that I am, it's not been easy because a lot of things, a lot of ideas get to die in Nigeria. Me being very realistic.
Yeah.
E.g., everybody's buying Tokumbo cars and we're happy we're buying Tokumbo cars, but nobody has ever stopped for once to think, why don't we even just why can't we have our own Tokumbo cars that other countries can buy? But when you check, most of the Tokumbo cars, they come to Nigeria to die. The only ones we have, I think, Innocent, we all know the stress that's going that he is facing, which is not supposed to be. Nigeria has a lot of issues that I wish we could solve, but Nigeria is Nigeria's problem. Let me put it that way. So until we start to think like me, until we start to think for us instead of for self, that's when Nigeria will go. And we have everything it takes to go far, but too many people think for self instead of for us.
Okay, I'm going to start from where you put down the last question. I knew Ruggedman far back then, bringing revolution into the rap music in Nigeria. Before Ruggedman came on board, we only had Idris Abdulkarim, Toronto Tula, and maybe two others that are really doing the rap there.
Yeah.
Now, can you say the revolution Ruggedman brought then is still in play in the rap music in Nigeria at the moment?
Yes, it is, because not to sound too proud, but then they say if you don't blow your own trumpet, you will blow your trumpet. Sorry. Okay, what I did back then, a lot of people said revolutionized the Nigerian music industry. Back then, when I was coming up, there was a monopoly. Music, majority of the promo was coming from one particular end and by one particular end. It made almost every other rapper, singer feel like, if I don't belong to that clique, there's really nothing for me. But when Ruggedman came out, did Big Bros and the likes, it broke that monopoly and opened the door for a lot of people who almost did not have hope. So I gave them that hope, and that hope is what they've all been riding on till today. Fast forward 2-3 years later, I did Gbagada. And in that particular song, I told the whole of Nigeria and Africa and whoever cared to listen that the only thing we could make them know where your music comes from in the long run are the fusion of grammar, your slang, and your mother tongue. I made everybody realize that for you to sell, for your music to go faster in your own country, you need to add your mother tongue. And check it from 2006 till today. Every hit song out of Nigeria has been what? Either has Yoruba or Pidgin or Igbo or Hausa. Apart from me back then, nobody else said that. Nobody else did that. So that's why, to answer your question, yes, what I did back then, that Ruggedman thing is what a lot of people are still gaining from today.
Okay, I want to comment on that. Surely way back then, no doubt about it, it was clear you had a passion for it. When you came out, the way you went about splitting your lyrics and all that, it was outrageous. Okay, now, I would have actually thought maybe that would have been the next point, maybe getting a record label. Fine, you broke the barriers, you made it easier now. So there's a lot of new guys out there who are experimenting with using our mother tongues and all that. The clothing line, fine, but I would have thought maybe a record label, giving more platform to all of these young people, because really, there's no doubt about it, you had a lot of followers, and you still do till now. You have a lot of followers who actually listen to you, and truly they agree with most of the things you said. That it seems as if there was just one sector, one direction, it was all coming from. But I would have actually thought maybe the record label. Is that in the pipeline? Is that actually happening soon?
That has always been there. It's always been there because everything Ruggedman has dropped till date has been off Rugged Records. Okay. Ruggedman was never signed to any label. The closest I got to signing to a label was back then Leo Fish Records, and he obviously had really he didn't have the idea of a record label, and I gave him some time to like do the needful, and he didn't do it, and I left, and since I left, that has been it for them. So, but Ruggedman has been here and is still here. Yes, I tried working with a couple of young artists. Okay, as per giving back, I don't know if you remember StarQuest. I was a judge for StarQuest for 3 years, and then I hosted StarQuest for 3 years. Part of what I contributed to StarQuest, apart from being the host, apart from being the judge, was I started advising the young artists. I started going into the rehearsal. I made them change a couple of the rules. Before, they would just pick 36 people and put them in the house and leave them to do whatever. Then they now put them on the stage to perform with people. And of course, sometimes they sound really noisy and all. So I said, you know what, as with the little experience I have, let's change it a bit. Somebody needs to go in there, somebody needs to talk to them, somebody needs to direct them. So I started doing that. And I did that for 5 years for young artists. And some of them, the likes of your Fioki today, the guitarist, and so many other people. I meet them in different states where I go to. And they go like, when I was in StarQuest, you did this, you said this to me, you did this. That's part of my giving back. And then for the record label, like you mentioned, I've always had Rugged Records since my first album. And yes, I've worked with a couple of young artists also. I tried working with a couple of young artists, but let's say I'm one of the unfortunate ones to meet the ones who are impatient, who want to blow quick. They want to blow quick, and sometimes no matter how much you spend on them, they still believe you're not doing much, you're not doing anything for them. I had one in particular, but I never really want to mention because I don't need that type of buzz. If you are my friends, if you are my friends know that I dropped the artist, or should I say the artist walked away, but I left him for now because I spent. Okay, I spent a lot of money. Let me just say that it's not something that you've not heard it anywhere because I don't need that type of. He's a young artist. He's really talented, but it's so unfortunate. The only thing good about him is his talent. Apart from that, he's lazy. So I saw a book called "Talent Is Not Enough," and I dropped it for him to read. And then that's why sometimes I don't know if you ever come across any interview where I talked about young artists that talent is not enough. You need to bring more to the table. Yeah. That was part of why I started saying things like that. A lot of them think because you signed them that they're doing you a favor. But what I try to let them understand is nobody's doing anybody a favor. It's a business. It's a business. If I sign you, I'm not doing you a favor. I'm not hoping you blow. I'm working towards you blowing. I'm investing money. So the least you can do is bring seriousness and bring hard work, bring hustle into it. But some of them, like my own, just sit down and wait for me to do everything. Like I always joke with my friends. He will sit down, he was waiting for Blow to come and meet him in the house. So that's one of the reasons why I don't have an artist on my label right now. But priority is the major thing. I chose to prioritize since I eased up a bit to do the artist and then also my clothing. I just decided since he was messing up, let me face the clothing. So yes, it's still in the pipeline, but I'm not in a hurry to sign some of these young artists because I need to find one that I know knows what he or she wants and knows and understands and appreciates what I have to offer.